already done. Apparently, Terrion, Arnold, and Jameson Williams are asking, the special team coach, Coach Phipp, to return kicks. Now, I believe they waived Maurice Alexander, and that's who was returning kicks and punts for the Lions. And obviously, Khalif Raymond was the main punt returner. I don't think he returned kicks. I just remember Craig Reynolds returning kicks at one point. There's been a lot of kick returns this year with the new kicking rule. I mean, I don't really like it, but they trying to reduce the damage that players take instead of giving these guys lifetime benefits. It's fucked up. You work at the big three as of right now, and you work long enough, you get lifetime benefits, but you work in the NFL and you make them billions and billions and billions of dollars, and they can't even give you lifetime benefits. It's a greedy world, man. But, some way they're going to try to limit the punt return. So, this really ain't football no more. But everything is watered down. From our food is being poisoned to our sports is being poisoned. But nonetheless, we got to deal with what we got. But I said this to somebody else. Wait till hockey make it back to mainstream. They going to water that shit down, too. And they could water down baseball if they wanted to. They just don't nobody care about it anymore. But yeah, they both asked him to return kicks. He said, basically Terrion just want to touch the ball. No did. And that J-Mo just want to touch the ball. They just want to touch the ball. And, interesting, but I just think they too important guys to be risking them on special teams. That's my opinion. They just too important. Terrion right now, you look at the cornerback position, Rackstraw out right now. Manuel Mosley trying to make his way back to be some type of contributor outside of special teams. F.A. Melifanu out right now. So, your second and third string was, corners is back. Then you left with Khalil Dorsey and Kendall Vidor. So really, with Carlton Davis just coming back from being banged up. So really, Carlton Davis, Terrion Arnold, right now, it ain't a lot of protection behind them because Rackstraw, F.A. Melifanu, Emmanuel Mosley. So, maybe if you get a little bit more depth there and get them guys healthy, then maybe you consider that. And then Jameson Williams, really the receiving core, Tim Patrick is making some noise here and there, but he ain't, or him and Allen Robinson really haven't carved out a niche big enough yet in this offense to say we can afford to lose J-Mo or Amon-Ra St. Brown. We can't afford to lose either one of them. Even though, Sam Laporta got banged up, he's starting to really, bring it, and you seeing Jameer kind of bring it a little bit more in the passing game. You just can't risk Jameson Williams, But in situation kick returns, maybe, the more dangerous one, you can use them. But the thing about it is, when you don't have a rhythm for returning punts and kick throughout the game or throughout the season, then you're more susceptible to muffs, mishaps, and all that type of stuff. So that's the thing about Khalif Raymond is that there's no question about who returned the kick. Even with Maurice Alexander back there, really wasn't no question about it. Maurice was a good kick return. Punt return, Maurice was solid. That's why you hate to see him go, because there was a moment of comfort. He's been doing it for the Lions, stepping in for a couple of years now. So, but honestly, I just think they too valuable at their positions. Now, if you want to do a situation like they used to do with Deshaun Jackson and Dez Bryant and Deion Sanders at point in his career, then yeah, maybe if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do in a big critical moment, they've been practicing, you trust them, and now you want them to return the kicker 2 or 3, then yeah, then you consider that. But right now, you just want somebody that's going to protect the football, make the right calls, wave it off, or, field it when it needs to be fielded. So pretty much you kind of in that position where you just want somebody that ain't going to fuck up. Somebody that you're safe with right now. Khalif, be back in a few weeks. Got rid of Maurice Alexander. So I don't know who that guy going to be, And obviously, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he stepped in and fielded a few punts for him, but you don't want to risk your star receiver. You don't want to risk, him or J-Mo. So, and people forget last year, in that NFC Championship game, we didn't have Khalif Raymond either. So, a lot of people tend to forget that. So, it'll be a big decision who they go with to field the punt, but kicks and punts are a little bit different. So we'll get them punts. You know, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But I don't think it's gonna be Terrion, and I don't think it's gonna be Jameson. That I don't believe it's gonna be neither one of them. I just think they're too important. You know, but you know, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he used to doing it, and it's a short-handed guy, good decision-making veteran that you trust his game in that. But Jameson got that speed. So if he able to get out there and he able to see a seam and break it, could be a game changer, something to think about. Remember, they was trying him out as a gunner. So maybe think about it. You know, but I know they used to use Dez Bryant in Dallas in critical situations to field punts. Same thing with Deshaun Jackson. So maybe in critical situations, you know, they start, you know, fielding these dudes to do punts. But I just think they so beat up right now, you can't continue to afford to lose guys. You know, I don't think you can afford to lose them, but I guess you can't play thinking injuries neither. So I don't know if Craig Reynolds, I know he can return kicks, I don't know if he can return punts. So but Raymond is coming back, so more likely by the playoffs. And, you know, more and more you kind of chew down there. You just hope they get healthy and get some guys back. But yeah, that's critical. You know, we see Miami lose a game. Basically, that's what really started. They lost to Green Bay. They got a good stop on the first drive, and the guy was fielding the punt basically in his own end zone. And he muffed the punt, and that led to Green Bay momentum getting the touchdown. Yep, he muffed that punt. And for there, you know, Miami was in an uphill battle. So special teams is critical. Very critical. So we just talking about the kickers and the punters, and you know, Justin Tucker is the talk of the town about him missing kicks or whatever. But you know, muff punts and bad opinions when it comes to field goals and all that stuff, or fielding punts, and when to, bringing out the end zone and when to field a kick return. That's critical too. So it's about decision making, short hands, and all that type of stuff. So it is what it is, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Appreciate you get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ313, Venmo CJ313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.